Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this channel, we discuss various scholarship opportunities that are available for international students across the world, especially in USA, Australia, Canada, UK, and Europe, and other European countries. So in this very video, we want to discuss about this particular scholarship that is available in this prestigious institution, prestigious university in Australia. This particular university has various scholarship opportunities that are available to international students. So, and in this particular scholarship, there is no separate application for it. So once you apply for your admission, either the bachelor's degree program or master's degree program, then once you meet the criteria, you're automatically qualified for this scholarship. Yes, and some countries are exempted from the IELTS English language proficiency exam. So if your country is not in the list of those countries that are exempt from submitting an English proficiency test results, then you need to write one. So in the course of this video, we're going to open the page where the institution listed all the countries that are exempt from presenting an English proficiency test result. We're also going to see the available scholarship opportunities and the amount that is available for each of those for each of the categories that they have. They have various categories depending on your level of education, whether it's master's or bachelor. Then they also have, for various countries, depending on where you're coming from, they also have, depending on your qualification and entry requirements, ability to meet the entry requirements. So without wasting much time, we want to discuss this particular scholarship in details. And I also want to use this opportunity to educate our audience on the need to make their application a very rich one. Your application has to be very rich. It must contain all the important requirements that are necessary for international admission application, so that when decisions are being taken, you will have an upper hand. You will be able to have an upper hand in getting a good decision from the both, whether it's undergraduate study or postgraduate study, from the admission department. So some of the documents that you need to present or need to attach and submit in the course of your application are your academic records, which is your transcripts. So we have the unofficial transcripts, which is available to you as a student. So this transcript you need to attach it in the course of submitting an application. Then if you have proof of English proficiency, even if you are coming from one of these countries that are exempt from writing English proficiency, and you have one, it's also advisable that you attach it. It will boost your chances of securing admission in the higher institution. Then, if you are a graduate student pursuing graduate studies, you also need to provide at least 2 letters of recommendation from your professors or from your employers. So whichever one that you have, if you graduated recently, it's expected that you provide a letter of recommendation at least from one of your professors that taught you. Then if you have graduated long time ago, you may not need to provide a letter of recommendation from your institution, from your lecturers or professor. Rather, you can also the one coming from your employer will be accepted. Now, you also need to provide a personal statement or essay. So people call it statement of purpose. So this personal statement is very, very important, where you will detail the reasons why you are applying for this program and other information that are required. Then you also need to provide your CV, passport. Then some of these application portals will require you to provide proof of funding. Proof of funding. When we talk about statement of purpose, what does it actually involve? What are the content? What are some of the things that is expected to be added, in your statement of purpose? What are the admission officers looking out for in your statement of purpose? One, your statement of purpose should be at least between 250 to 500 words. It shouldn't be less than 250 words. So if you write a very short statement of purpose, then it lacks content. It lacks enough information. So in your statement of purpose, you need to clearly explain why this particular program, why you chose this particular program, this academic program that you are about to enroll for. What the degree will do for the applicant's personal and career development. What are you going to achieve, by enrolling when you complete this degree? How is it going to improve your career development and your personal development? And you also need to, show how that degree will help you to achieve your future goals and aspirations. If you have professional plans for after the program is completed, please include them. You also need to describe your current personal situation. What are you currently doing at the moment? What is your job position and all that? Why do you want to study at the given study program? Why? Why do you want to study at the chosen school? Why do you choose that particular school among other schools that exist in that particular state or country? Why did you choose this particular school? You have to explain. What are some things that you find fascinating and you find interesting about the school that will encourage you to study there? Why do you think you are fit study program? Why do you think you are fit for that particular study program? Why do you think you are fit for that particular study program? You have to convince the admission officer that you are fit. You are qualified, that you can actually enroll and complete, because no institution will be happy to see people, not finishing their course of study, enrolling and stopping on the long run. Is not a good recommendation for that institution. So a school needs to be convinced that yes, you are fit for that program of choice and that you have the capacity, you have all it takes to be able to complete it, with a good grade. How will you be funding the tuition fees and the living expenses? Explain it in your statement of purpose, how you intend to fund your tuition fees and living expenses. You also need to disclose your accommodation plans. Where do you plan on living during your studies? Do you have accommodation within the school premises, like hostel and some other arrangements, or do you want to stay, outside the school premises? So you need to include that information in your statement of purpose. Now, in your CV, if you are a graduate program applicant, then you need to include your CV in your application. There must be there's most likely be a space, a provision for you to attach, a PDF copy of your CV, and your CV must, carry all the activities that you've had or you are up to until that particular time. All activities that you've engaged in the past or up until the time, including the months that you are submitting your application. Then you need to indicate your marital status. They need to know. Some candidates will remove the marital status from their CV because of one reason or another. There is no need to do that. It may cost you your admission. So they need to find, especially if you're a graduate applicant, graduate program applicant, so you need to include your marital status in your CV. It's very, very important. So these are some of the requirements that you need when submitting an application for graduate study program So here is the school in question, the scholarship page of that school. So in order to search for there are so many available scholarships that they have in this school. If you look at the list here, scholarship name, the value, the duration, the open date, and the close date. So if you look at them, there are so many here. Meaning that this school is a scholarship-friendly school. In fact, some schools are scholarship-friendly. That's just the truth. Why some are not? Some don't have time for making provisions for scholarship. They just want you to pay with part with your money and school. But why some are scholarship-friendly, and they understand that some people deserve to be given one form of financial aid or another. So you can see that there are so many scholarships that are available here on this particular page. So take your time to go through it. Then you'll be able to find the one that is applicable to you. But then there is a search facility here that you can use to figure out, to filter the particular scholarship that is related to your own educational level or choice of course. For example, for undergraduates, click undergraduates, click student type. You can choose any, whether commencing student or current student. Just choose, okay, let's take commencing student. Then scholarship type, any of this. Let's take any of the scholarship type. The citizenship, let's choose international. Then your nationality, then let's assume Nigeria or Ghana. I want to choose Ghana. Let me go for Ghana. Then I say advanced filters. Here is showing you the study area. So you can choose either your choice is health, but let me choose all so that it will give us a comprehensive information of the scholarship opportunities that cover all these study areas. Now, access and equity, choose financial, choose medical, personal, let's leave refugee, rural and indigenous, let's choose female in non-traditional area, other, so that it will bring out all. Then let's choose first year, for first year students. Let's choose the scholarship applications for all the semester, whether it is trimester or a semester. Now opening soon and already open. So we now want to search. So let's search for it now and see what it's going to give us. So here we have the results for that filtering. The result is that this is applicable to Destination Australia Scholarship International. That's the scholarship name. Per year, the annual value is $15,000. This is normal course duration. So annually, this person is entitled to $15,000 for meeting up with this criteria for this scholarship. It's now open. That means once you apply for admission for this school, you're entitled to this scholarship. Now, talking about the IELTS, the English proficiency test results. These are the countries that this particular school are exempting from their English proficiency test results. Australia, Canada, Fiji, Finland, Kenya, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Singapore, Solomon Island, South Africa, United Kingdom, US, and Zambia. So if your country is not here, then go through the English proficiency test page and see the available requirements or score that is needed for your particular level of study or program. So we don't want this video to be too long. I want it to be too short so that you can easily, so we can summarize all the important points. But then go through it on your own. Check if you need other information, then you can apply. You can begin the application and go through this scholarship page once again, and you can change the filters to meet your own situation or academic plan. Then filter it and you'll be able to see more information regarding it. Even if you choose Nigeria here with these things that we entered earlier on, it's still going to give you the same results. So advanced filters, here we've already have all this information. Just click on close this, you still have the same results. So take your time and go through it, and ensure you subscribe to our channel. We are ready to bring to you all the available scholarships that are available, that are good for international students. If you have not subscribed, please try to subscribe to our channel. We are ready to bring to you all available prestigious scholarships that you can use to study in any of these countries. Thank you so much for your time, and see you in our next video.